A luxury car ban, controversial comments, and directors who hate him. Tom Cruise is Hollywood's darling no more. Tom Cruise has been a bona fide heartthrob since sliding onto screens in a pink shirt and tighty-whities in the 1983 comedy drama Risky Business. Since then, he's delivered box office smash hit after smash hit, making him one of the biggest stars in the world. However, Cruise's reputation has soured over time, and he's no longer as beloved as he once was. With the rise of the tabloids, actors became equally well known for their off-screen antics as their on-screen abilities. For some, that added to their allure. Cruise? Not so much. He unwittingly found himself an object of ridicule and a late-night punchline, providing a never-ending supply of gossip, front-page headlines, and alleged scandals. If you had $1 for every time Cruise has been controversial, you'd be able to dine out at Nobu every night for a year. Then there are all the crazy rumors and his slew of wild interviews. And of course, there's Cruise's involvement in Scientology that's caused ripples throughout the entertainment world and impacted his dating and personal life.
I think it's a privilege to call yourself a Scientologist.
Still, Cruise remains a firm fan favorite and box office draw as each new Mission Impossible installment continues to bank hundreds of millions of dollars. So, have industry insiders really turned their backs on him? One of the many perks of A-lister life is the wildly lavish freebies thrown the stars' way. Elite brands fall over themselves to be associated with the Hollywood jet set, hoping the chosen few will be snapped flaunting one of their overpriced watches on the red carpet or zipping down Rodeo Drive in their latest fancy motor. So it's a telling sign that Tom Cruise has purportedly made it onto Bugatti's ban list. The French luxury car manufacturer is a longtime celeb favorite. Jay Leno, Kylie Jenner, Cristiano Ronaldo, Tom Brady, and Jay-Z are just a few of the faces that can be spotted behind a steering wheel. And Cruise is one of the most famous of them all. However, he's now been permanently prohibited from ever purchasing another one of its cars, which, according to Motor Trend, range in price from $3 to $12.5 million. So how did Cruise land himself in the Bugatti Black Book? Well, the company holds a grudge because of a flubbed entrance at the Mission Impossible 3 premiere in 2006. Cruise pulled up to the red carpet in his Bugatti Veyron and struggled to open the door for 40 seconds. Watchers were amused, but Bugatti was mortally offended, believing it damaged its image as a feat of engineering. Still, Cruise is an esteemed company. According to Modern Car Collector, Kim Kardashian and Justin Bieber have also copped luxury car bans for perceived wrongdoings. Tom Cruise is adored by his fans, and there's a reason for it. The superstar is one of the red carpet's hardest workers. He's famed for arriving early, sometimes up to 2 hours before roll call to mingle with the crowds. Cruise ensures he's on his charming game, flashing his megawatt smile, chatting, and never refusing selfies.
It's amazing. It's so much fun being here. Hello. This is incredible. To be in Rome, to be opening this film, is very special.
However, it's a different matter regarding his fellow A-listers. An inordinate number of celebs can't stand Cruise and are unusually willing to talk about it. Leah Remini is top of the list. Since leaving Scientology, she's been outspoken about her disdain for Cruise.
Tom and all Scientologists are taught to believe that people like me are literally the devil.
Then there is Brooke Shields. After writing a memoir about her struggle with postpartum depression, Shields understandably took offense at Cruise's comments on psychiatry, in which he pushed Scientology as a cure in a heated interview with Today in June 2005.
I've never agreed with psychiatry, ever.
She wrote in a New York Times op-ed, "If any good can come of Mr. Cruise's ridiculous rant, let's hope that it gives much-needed attention to a serious disease." Meanwhile, Mickey Rourke called Cruise irrelevant in a July 2022 Talk TV interview.
You don't think Tom Cruise is a good actor?
I think he's irrelevant.
Oh, the irony. Tandy Newton said it was awful working with him. She told Vulture in 2020, "He was a very dominant individual. He tries super hard to be a nice person, but the pressure, he takes on a lot, and I think he has the sense that only he can do everything as best as it can be done." During his 40-year career, Tom Cruise hasn't had a lot of flops. So given his track record, you'd think filmmakers would be scrambling to sign up Cruise. And at one time, they were. He's worked with all the greats. However, the pool of directors seeking him out has drastically shrunk. Some claim it's because he developed a bad rap. Steven Spielberg was apparently furious with the actor over his behavior in the run-up to the 2005 release of War of the Worlds. Kim Masters reported on her KRCW-FM radio show, The Business, that Spielberg estimated Cruise's Oprah couch-jumping fiasco, nonstop Katie Holmes fangirling, and Brooke Shields' psychiatry attack cost the movie $30 million in box office takings. The two have apparently made up, but there's still no collaboration on the horizon. Meanwhile, director Stanley Kubrick reportedly hated working with Cruise, claiming he ruined Eyes Wide Shut by bullying and strong-arming him into changing direction. The director's friend, Arlie Ermy, told Radar in 2006, "Kubrick was kind of a shy little timid guy. He wasn't real forceful. That's why he didn't appreciate working with big, high-powered actors. They would have their way with him. He would lose control, and his movie would turn to